Yo guys, what's going on? Dean here, Function Fitness. So I'm going to go through for you the breakdown of macronutrients when you're looking at your diet. It's an area that I feel many people struggle with still, and I want to try and break it down, make it simple. So what I've done is I've given you three different scenarios. So on the left hand side, looking at the three separate scenarios, then the first one. Now we've labeled this a keto because it's directionally looking at the keto style diet where it's hugely used for fat loss. It's great for people who are trying to curb their cravings of carbs and really control their diet. And by doing this, you want to hit around 30% for your protein, 60% for your fats, which is really high, and then a really low ratio of 10% for your carbs. Now, if you look at the right hand side where the macro chart is, this is just a screenshot that I've done from MyFitnessPal. Now, on each of the macronutrients, if you look at the labels of that we've got on the side, which are carbohydrates, fat, and protein in that order, like on to the right of that, you'll be able to see in brackets 60 grams of carbs, 27 grams of fats, and 80 grams of protein. Now, this is around the maintain scenario, so the second one down under the keto. It's just to sort of give you an example of how to know how many carbohydrates, how many fats, and how many proteins you should be having per day once you've worked out your breakdown of macronutrient. So use MyFitnessPal, guys. If you're not already using it, you're missing a trick. It does it all for you, and as long as you've worked out the right amount of calories, in another video I'll go through how many calories you should have. Try not to use MyFitnessPal's guidance because it is a very generic way of looking at things. But as long as you use the right amount of calories, as explained in a different video, once you've then punched in whether you're keto, whether you're going to maintain, or whether you're performance, you will then be able to know exactly how much food to guide yourself towards. The other two scenarios, the maintenance and the performance, are for people. The maintenance, you'll still get body shape changes. It doesn't mean that you're going to maintain and you're going to stay in a baseline like physique wise, but it might be where you may get better results if you're a type of body that would respond to getting an equal amount of fats and carbs. You wouldn't know that until you tried it, so I do advise trying all three of these. Stick at them for around sort of like 3 to 4 weeks before you sort of decide whether it is for you or not. And then the last one is the performance one. The performance is a little bit higher in the protein side of things again. Fats is they're present but they're low, and the carbohydrates are the main energy source that you'll be using. The performance one is for somebody that probably does a lot more exercise or does more of the sort of longer endurance side of exercise. So using these three as a criteria, I hope this helps you to at least direct yourselves towards one of these. Use the guidelines, punch them into MyFitnessPal. Use what are in the brackets to figure out the exact grams of what you need per day, and see what you get within the results. So give us some feedback, guys. Let me know if it's something that's helped you during this period, and dig deep. Let's get some great results.